Hey hunters, by myself tonight, so trying to make this video, I had to walk back and forth. Had a request from a customer to make a video on how to do that inline fuse upgrade that some of you had to do. Some of the first units went out. Some of you already have the upgrade, but a lot of you had to do it. And I sent you inline fuse holder, extra fuses, some heat shrink tubes. There was 2 longer ones. They might be red, might be black, might be both, and a short stubby one. So I'll show you how to do that, a little zip tie for the extra fuses. So probably a good idea. I'll try to walk back and forth a little bit so you can get a good picture of what's going on. I like to put the toggle switch on my right side and just flip the top of it over like this. And the red wire here, you just want to cut in 2, leave 3.5 inches, something like that. Just cut it. That's scary, but that's okay. Immediately before you do anything else, you can put this little shrink tube on it, the little short stubby one, if you can see that. Again, it might be red, might be black, and heat it up. I wanted to just put that on there while we had the wire cut to help strengthen that that joint there where that soldered joint is. And you just heat it and it'll shrink on there. I thought it might help strengthen that little joint a little bit. You don't have to do it, but I think it's a good idea. You got that done, then take a wire stripper or pocket knife, something, strip off 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch of the rubber on this wire on the motor. You see that? And then you can cut another 3.5 inches off of this one because you don't need all that wire. Just throw it away. Another scary thing if you're not sure what you're doing. And you're gonna have to strip off another 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch off of that wire. Doesn't really matter what order you do it in. Now before you hook the inline fuse up, we're just splicing the inline fuse in between these 2 wires. That's all we're doing. I usually give that a little twist just so no strands get outside the shrink tube. You have to put that shrink tube on here first before you tie the wire together. Then just twist these 2 wires together as good as you can. Make as good a connection as you possibly can. One goes one way, one goes the other way. Just twist them opposite directions. Then you get them really tight and slide that shrink tube back over them. Try to center it as much as you can. Heat it up. Works great. Same thing on the other end. You'll have to put the shrink tube on here first. Again, I like to twist it up just so no strands get outside the shrink tube. Twist it up good as you can again. One way, one the other. Slide the tube back over it, shrink tube. Again, try to center it as much as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect. Heat it up again. You'll see it just shrink on there and conform to the wire. Hopefully that'll hold where that never causes us a problem. I like to do both sides if I can, 180 degrees apart. Now, like I said, I put a couple extra fuses in there. Doesn't do you good to have extra fuses if they're at home when you need them. And put that zip tie in for you. I'll just put that around the motor. Leave it really loose, barely hook it, so there's plenty of room. Put these things in here like so, where I can just pull this zip tie around them. So you'll have them if you need them. Inside the box. Clip off that extra, right? There you go. Now when you put it back together, I found it best if you'll leave this on the high side up here at the motor. Don't put it down in the box first because it gets in the way of the motor. Pick it up, leave it up on the high side, and like any other time, make sure there's no strings in the connection. There you go. That's it. So send me some stories, some videos, pictures, email, something about how you're doing with the Imitator. I take it personal. Worked a long time on this. A lot of money and time. I take it personal. I want to know how you're doing with it, how you like it. If you have any trouble, let me know. And success stories. And don't forget, SOAB, share one another's burdens, because that's what it's all about. Thanks, guys. We'll check with you later.